Oh, there you are, George. Where have you been?
Oh, I've been trying to find those pickles you wanted. What were they called again?
They're Peruvian.
Peruvian. No wonder I couldn't find them. What's wrong with ordinary chutney?
Well, chutney is fine for your ploughman's lunch, but I like to offer the members of the U3A discussion group something exotic. You've been gone ages.
I was in the queue for the lottery.
Well, I don't know why you bother. It's millions to one, you know.
Yes, but I've had the same numbers ever since it started. If I stop buying a ticket now and they come up, I'd never hear the end of it.
Well, I think it's a waste of money.
Waste of money, is it? Yeah. What about the time when I won 25 quid on my birthday numbers?
Talking about your birthday, I've been chatting to that chap from the Lions Club. They're organising a big do in town for St George's Day, and they're looking for people with a birthday on the 23rd of April to take part.
You didn't tell him I'm celebrating my 70th, did you?
Of course, why shouldn't I?
I told you I didn't want a lot of fuss. A meal out with you and the children is fine, but that's all.
We do that every year, George. You have to do something special for your 70th.
I don't have to at all.
Well, it's a milestone.
A millstone, more like.
Oh, don't be such a misery. Anyway, it's too late.
Too late? For what? Hang on, what have you let me in for?
Not much.
How much?
I've simply told the Lions that you'll help them out a bit.
What do you mean, help them out? And how big is the bit?
They want you to be the guest of honour at their banquet on St George's Day.
Why me?
You're born on St George's Day and you're called George. Who better?
I'm not doing it.
Of course you'll do it. I told them you would.
But you should have asked me first. You know how I hate being that sort of thing. It was bad enough when I had to do Sheila's wedding, sitting on the top table in front of everybody.
And it's not just sitting at the top table.
What else then?
They want you to wear a St George costume.
What?
Shh, keep your voice down.
You've told the Lions Club that I'm prepared to wear a stupid costume.
It won't be a stupid costume. You'll have some chainmail and a helmet.
Oh, wonderful.
Of course, you'll have to wear tights.
I am not wearing tights.
George, please, you're embarrassing me.
You're embarrassed? What do you think I'm going to be, wearing tights?
Oh, it's a bit of fun, that's all. You were born on St George's Day and you should celebrate it.
I was born on the same day as Shakespeare, but it doesn't mean I want to play Hamlet.
It won't be that bad. Anyway, you'll have got used to wearing the costume by then.
What do you mean?
Well, they want you to ride through town on a white horse.
A horse? A horse?
I thought you said you didn't want to do Shakespeare.
Oh, I've never ridden a horse. The nearest I've got to one is when we get me to do the WI sweepstake on the Grand National.
Oh, it'll be all right. All you have to do is to get your leg over.
I don't want to get my leg over.
George, keep your voice down. That lady almost choked on her sesame roll. You're being disruptive. Sorry about that. It's the medication. Gets him aroused.
I can't believe.
It's not butter. Oh, just reminded me, we need some more buttery spread.
I can't worry about your buttery spread at a time like this.
We'll worry about it tomorrow morning at breakfast. You know you can't eat your toast and marmalade without buttery spread.
I don't care. Look, I don't care about buttery spread because I can't think of anything else but this St George's Day thing.
You're overreacting again, George. It's nothing to worry about.
You're right. It won't be anything to worry about because I'm not doing it.
Well, you have to.
Why?
Because I said you would.
For once in our 40 years of marriage, Margaret, I'm going to put my foot down.
Or are you feeling ill?
No, Margaret, I feel perfectly fine. I've decided that you've been getting in your way for long enough. Now it's time for me to make a decision for a change.
Well, you can't back out now. I've already told Marjorie, and you're all around the flower club by now.
I can't help that. You should have asked me first. I'm fed up of being taken for granted.
Oh, I don't take you for granted, do I, George?
You're always doing it. You're always putting me in awkward situations like this when you bought, like when you bought the set of saucepans and you were convinced the handles were on the wrong side.
Well, I'm left-handed, and I wanted a set of left-handed saucepans.
I tried to tell you you can't get left-handed saucepans, cups, or mugs, but you wouldn't believe me.
Well, the shop agreed to give us a refund, didn't they?
Yes, but I had to take them back. I could tell the shop assistant was sniggering behind me back.
I do appreciate what you do for me, George. I really do.
But you shouldn't expect to get your way every single time.
I'm sorry. I didn't realise.
And you can be a bully sometimes.
George.
I know it probably comes as a surprise to you, Margaret, but there have been times when I've thought of you as a dragon.
I had no idea you felt that way.
I may not always express my feelings, but I do have them, you know.
Oh, George, I didn't realise. Have this sloppy kiss, and there'll be more of that when I get you home.
Margaret,
Mwah.
Margaret, please.
Oh, I'm sorry. I promise I'll never take advantage of you again.
Good. I'm glad that's clear.
So are you going to dress up as St. George?
No, I am not. I'll be the laughing stock at the bowls club.
Oh, come on, George. Do this for me, and I promise I'll never ask you again to do anything you don't want to do.
Nothing at all.
Nothing whatsoever.
Does that mean I won't have to heat up the water before giving it to the pot plants?
We can't give cold water to delicate plants like that. It's cruel.
You said you wouldn't ask me to do things like that.
All right.
And I don't have to warm your side of the bed before you get into it?
Well, if you'd let me have an electric blanket, you wouldn't have to.
You did say anything.
But if I get pneumonia, you'll only have yourself to blame.
All right, then.
So you'll do it.
Okay, but I don't want you taking loads of photos.
Oh, just one or two. That's all, I promise. Oh, thank you, George.
Oh, that's settled then. Now I'm going to the library to get a DVD.
Oh, lovely. Can we have Pride and Prejudice?
But we've seen that scores of times.
I know, but it's so much better than those war films you get.
Well, I like war films. When was the last time I was able to watch a war film? It's always what you want to watch, isn't it, Margaret?
Now, George, don't be like that. I'm your wife. It wouldn't hurt you to humour me once in a while, would it?